Good morning, everybody, and welcome to an average, typical day in the life of Christian me. So unfortunately, I am your classic phone-addicted Gen Z, but we will spend time with the Lord starting out. So I pray, and then I read one chapter of the Bible. I have to do one chapter of the Bible before I brain rot myself on TikTok. Now, today was special, because I go into TikTok. Tell me why they talking about some 60% off Bath & Body Works sale. I say, this can't be true. So I go and I call them. I'm like, is this true? Because I need to know, because if so, I'm going to Bath & Body Works, honey. Yup, it was true. So my Bath & Body Works has a fall sale where everything's 50 to 75% off. So we're going to Bath & Body Works today, honey. Now we on a mission for today, y'all. So it's time to get ready. First thing I do is brush my teeth. Y'all be asking what I do for my skin. And truly, it's nothing special. I just use this gentle Neutrogena face cleanser simply because CeraVe got way too expensive. Put that all over my face, wash it off, and then I moisturize because I have dry skin. That's it. It's literally a 2-part routine. Now, next thing, I be eating cereal every single morning. Let me show y'all the cereal. I really love these frosted lemon Cheerios. And then I be eating my little chocolate Cheerios. Now, I know some of y'all like people might be like, Tian, that's not really healthy. I know how y'all be judging up on the internet. Yeah, so I got these berry Cheerios. I also have these oat Cheerios, but the thing is, they have the same amount of sugar as my other ones. So I was like, might as well eat the ones I really like. If you watched my last depressing video, I am more than grateful to say that I am now back to a normal eating schedule. I always watch my little British baking show while I eat, and y'all might not know, but I'm a vegetarian. So I'm gonna show y'all what I eat for somebody trying to get protein in the morning. That is scrambled tofu. I have those vegetarian sausages and tater tots, and I put them into a burrito. And then I fold it up, and it's like my cute little breakfast burrito. I love how it tastes, and it's filled with protein because tofu is also a complete protein. Have that with the sausages and the tater tots, and I'll be munching on that until I'm nice and full. Then it was time to get ready for the day. Just did a cute shirt and jeans combo, putting on some jewelry because we're about to go outside today and do some fun stuff. I also did just some lipstick and some lip gloss. I wasn't really trying to wear too much makeup today. I also had to go grab my Bible because we're going to the park first. So right now we're going to the park, and then we're gonna go to Bath & Body Works. And just like that, we're stepping into peace. Coming to the park, it looks so nice and bright and green and sunny. I always love taking in the fresh air, and you guys probably recognize the spot by now, but I came here to the park to spend time with God. I was working on a video, and I wanted clarity in God's message and words he had for you guys in this video I was making. Then I headed over to the river. It's so beautiful to just take in the peaceful streams and hear God's quiet voice. Taking that nice deep breath of fresh air, it was time to drive to Bath & Body Works to see their little fall sale. I was so happy because I secured me a good little parking spot. Yeah, dance, praise him, amen. Anyways, I see that little sale sign. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the right place, honey. Anyways, I was looking at their sale, and at first, it wasn't looking good. I was not impressed at all. I was like, what is this? But then I saw 75% off, and I was like, what is that? This thing smelled mad good. And then I look at the sales, y'all. I think that bottle was $5. And then that one, that was $2. Girl, when I tell you that thing smelled good, like it might say vampire blood, but honey, it smelled good. Then I also got this little $2 lip scrub. Let me show you everything I got for $10 at Bath & Body Works. I'll just voice over. The first was this Beach Coconut SPF sunscreen. Then this Vampire Blood lotion that just smells super sexy and nice. The last thing I got was this orange creamsicle lip scrub. Y'all, by the time I came home, I was hungry. And it was time to make one of my favorite things to make, and that is spaghetti. So I got the water boiling. I also knew I needed some greens with the meals. I got some green beans, used the can opener, got the water boiling. Gotta get stuff running, honey. I'm hungry. Anyways, that's the spaghetti. Just put it in the pot. Everything was going normal. And then, of course, we had to do the onions. Got to make sure we're sauteing our vegetables and everything correctly. Getting the butter. But then, y'all, I just started not paying attention. I almost blew the dang house up because I left the fire on for too long. Anyways, we started again. Sauteing the onions. Doing the green beans. add in the seasoning. We got garlic salt, and then we had some jerk seasoning because you know your girl's Jamaican. I'm gonna make something more impressive for y'all later though. Stay tuned. The green beans were seasoned to perfection. I drained the water from my noodles, and I decided I wanted some protein in my spaghetti. So I got these little vegetarian patties so that I could crumble them up and put them in with the sauce and the noodles. So we had something good with protein. That's the little plate with the green beans. And then I also like to eat these little whole grain crackers. They taste so good. I'll pray over the meal and get into eating, honey. And I was still watching my little British baking show, and it tasted good. But after that, y'all, I was tired. I was beat. I took a whole nap. Time to go to the gym. Once I was all woken up, that was the outfit for the gym, and I really needed to get my body moving, so I dropped my stuff up in the locker, and then it was time to head to the gym. I was feeling pretty good, pretty energized today. First, we start out with some planks. You gotta do the planks, you already know. Then I did some sit-ups and crunches, but I didn't show too much of it because I realized it looked stupid. Anyways, moving on. After that, I go on the treadmill because I need to get my body moving. I like cardio. It really pushes my body and it really makes me sweat and feel exhausted. Look at that, y'all. Use a towel, wipe myself up, but it's time for my favorite part, the leg press machine. I am so grateful to say I can now lift 500 pounds, but I start out with 400 to get myself warmed up. That's the starting weight. And then once I'm warmed up, we get to 500. And I'm getting more and more comfy lifting these weights. I'll be blasting music, gospel music, whatever music while I'm lifting. And I do around 90 reps total. I'll end with the 400 pounds again. 500 is my max, but I just love growing my little booty. Y'all, like, I can't even lie. Anyways, leaving the gym, it was super nice and sunny. That was a refreshing workout. Once I got home, I had to get ready for this TikTok video I was going to create, so I just put on some concealer. I did a little blush, simple makeup, and also lips. But once I was done with that, y'all, I was really tired, and it was time to hop into the shower. I took out my cute little Shein pajamas that look like Victoria's Secret, but they're not. Anyways, run the water, took a nice hot shower, putting my little bonnet on. I felt so good and refreshed. Oh, I just love these. Are one of my favorite pajamas I have, y'all. Then it was time to take my little daughter outside. My girl loves being outside, and she'll stay outside for forever. That's her talking to y'all and like investigating you guys. My girl loves the outdoors, and she'll be out there until the dark of night. Look at this girl. Come back all late at night. Jail for her. Anyways, y'all, you guys are lucky because I'm about to cook something Jamaican for y'all. So I was thinking, I was like, what should I make for you guys? Because we didn't have much of anything in the closet, but we did have these Johnny cakes. Johnny cakes, fried dumplings, baked. These are all different names for this Jamaican little treat. And my job was to first pour the little mix into the bowl and then add milk. It's very simple. Unfortunately, I was not gonna make this from scratch because your girl didn't have too much time. These dumplings gonna be coming out good. I know that's right. So I kept on kneading that dough until it got all nice and smooth and in one piece. Then I had to pour some oil. We did not have a lot of oil. This was one little miscalculation. Ooh, it looks so rich and expensive. Anyways, little miscalculation. But once the dough was all nice and ready to go, I started to put them into these little circles and put them into the oil and let them fry. They fry actually pretty quickly. Now, obviously, this is not your most healthy Caribbean dish, but this is something yummy we would love to eat like in the morning sometimes or like with a meal. They taste so nice and yummy. They're called dumplings, fried dumplings, bakes, Johnny cake. Look at them, y'all. I was enjoying them and just eating them up, and I totally recommend trying them sometime, maybe with breakfast. Y'all, it's been one long night. I am so tired. After a really long day, without fail, one of my most treasured parts is just going into bed and relaxing. A lot of nights I spend my time yapping on FaceTime or watching movies and shows until I fall asleep. That would be what an average day in my life looks like, and I want to thank you guys for following, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.